Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now in today's episode we're going to be taking a closer look at that Minecraft clone for the Nintendo Wii called CavEX that we first explored back in 2023. Because there's been some pretty substantial improvements made to it that make it function even more like Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 that you could run on your computer, including by implementing survival mode and inventory management. So I'm just going to cut to the chase. Let's swap over to the Wii and check it out. So as always with anything Wii related that we do on this channel, our journey begins in the Homebrew channel, which if you don't already have installed on your Wii, I do have a video guide that shows you how to go through that, or you can just head on over to wii.guide and follow along with the text tutorial there. So CavEX can be downloaded through the Homebrew browser or just by downloading the zip file, extracting it, and putting it onto your SD card. I've already done that, of course, so we're going to launch it here. And this is version 0.3.0 from December of 2023, so this is rather recent. And if you saw the last video, this will look very familiar to you. It just brings you right into the world selection screen. And we have two worlds that come included with it. I also have copied over the same Betaland world that I generated in my last video on my computer, because you still cannot generate new worlds from here. You have to open up Beta 1.7.3 on your computer, create a new world from there, and then copy the world folder over to your SD card. So we're just going to open up this glacier world because why not? And I figured we're just going to play a little bit of Minecraft and, you know, cut down some trees, craft a few things, go mining, and just kind of explore the world a little bit. Now, there is still no sound and no music, so the music that you're hearing has been edited in by me. But you see as we break blocks here, there's no sound effects or anything. And yeah, you can see that not only are we in survival mode, but we're also not just permanently flying around like we were in the previous version. So it's definitely far more, you know, truer to the, you know, Beta 1.7.3 version that it's trying to emulate here. And you see, since we cut down all those logs, the tree is slowly, I mean, all the leaves on it are beginning to disintegrate, slowly but surely. And we got a few saplings that have dropped as well, so we can pick some of those up. And we'll maybe go over to that. So you press plus and minus on your Wii remote to switch between items. So we're going to grab a sapling, and we'll go ahead and hit C on the nunchuck to place it. Now, yeah, in terms of controls, you can play this game either with the Wii remote and the nunchuck or the classic controller. You cannot use a GameCube controller. And as a refresher, you're not using the motion controls on the Wii remote at all to move around. You just use the D-pad to move. You use the analog stick on the nunchuck to move the camera around. And then all the other controls are pretty much printed at the bottom there, with the exception of plus and minus to move through your inventory. Or your hotbar, I should say. But speaking of inventory, let's open that up and craft some planks. So we're going to go to the logs here. We'll press A to pick up the stack. Now you can't pick up like individual blocks. You just can move the entire stack around, or you can hit B to cut the stack. And you can do that to get down to 1. So we're just going to put these, or well, we haven't crafted planks yet. Let me do that first. And then we'll cut this stack maybe a few times. Oh, actually you can. So when you have a stack selected, you can just hit B to you know, place one of the blocks down. So that works. So we're going to create a workbench, and we'll move that to our hotbar. We'll get out of the inventory, and we'll go over to it, and we'll place it down. And then we'll make a wood pick. So we're going to, I believe you hit C on this, yeah, to open it up. And then we'll make some sticks. So we're just going to make 4 of them here. And we'll make a wood pickaxe. This is actually the first time that I've done this on CavEX. So this is going to be rather cool. We'll also make a shovel as well, so I can get through the dirt here. So we'll grab a wooden shovel. And we'll hit 1 to leave, go over, and let's just go over here and start crafting, or start mining rather. And you see, since we're using a shovel now, the block break speed is, you know, much faster as it is in the real game. I mean, like I said, this is a real, like, probably as close to 1-to-1 as you can get on the Nintendo Wii at least. So yeah, we're gonna grab some stone here. We'll head back up here if I can. Yeah, the controls are a little bit, you know, it's a bit of a learning curve to get used to. But we'll go back to the crafting table. You see I'm hitting the wrong thing there. And we'll make some sticks again. And we'll make a stone pickaxe. And we have just enough to make a furnace, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And, whoops, I don't want to place it there. We'll grab the furnace, and we'll place that next to our crafting table here. So there we go. And let's go mining for, let me grab my stone pickaxe here. Let's go ahead and try to find some iron ore, so I can demonstrate the furnace. So let's go back into our little area here. Yeah, I definitely need some torches, so let's go back and just make some charcoal. And, then we'll, whoops, if I can... if I can manage to get around here. Now, one of the things that makes or really the only thing that makes the furnace different from how it normally functions is you don't need any fuel. So if I were to just get, well, I have to get some logs actually, so let me go back over to the tree here. So yeah, the furnace doesn't require fuel. So if I open this up and just put the logs into the top slot, it'll just create coal. Normally it would create charcoal, but I guess that's not even an item in this, though it was in beta 1.7.3. So we've got some coal now, and it looks like it is, yeah, it is nighttime. So we can like barely see anything. Well, I can open up my inventory to just make some torches this way without the crafting table. We'll just use all this coal actually. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of these. I don't know, maybe 8 is enough for now. So we'll hop out of that. We'll head over to the torches, and let me see if I can find the ground here. There we go. Yeah, so it gets really dark. So we're probably just gonna have to wait until it's daytime so I can actually like do anything. And yeah, there's no settings, by the way. Like there's no options menu to adjust things like the brightness or the, you know, again, there's no music or anything, so there's no volume to even adjust. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna, let's try to actually quit out of the, I'm curious if it keeps the world time. So we'll hit home to save and exit, and we'll open it back up. And it does. Check that out. Alright, the moon is setting, so the sun should be rising. You can see, yep, it's starting to become like early morning, which is wonderful. So yeah, day-night cycle is functional in this game. I'm just gonna hop down in now that I can kind of see a little bit better. We'll go into the cave that we're starting to make here, and we'll place some torches around. And I think I'm just going to find some iron ore. And there we go. There's some iron ore. Yeah, we got 2 pieces of iron, so we'll open up the furnace here. And again, we don't need any fuel, so we just pop it in. We create some iron ingots. And oh, there's the... I'm moving the... Oh, wait a... Whoa. Okay, well, I just noticed that. That's really cool. So you can use the Wii remote to interact with the items in the inventory. When you close out of that, then the Wii cursor goes away. Yeah, so that's cool. I did not know that until now. See, I'm finding things out myself. So yeah, you can easily just pick up and move items around when you're in the inventory with the Wii remote. That is awesome. Well, we have enough to make an iron gardening tool. Why don't we make one of those? And can we actually... I haven't tested this out either. Let's see if we can use this to... it doesn't look like we can. We can't actually use it to create any farmland. Maybe it has to be dirt. Let's, nope. So that is something that you cannot do, so it makes this tool basically useless. A couple other things you've probably noticed. The tools do not have a health bar or like a toughness bar, so they just will last infinitely, which, you know, does take away from the realism a little bit, but it definitely makes the game a little bit easier. Also, I've noticed that you cannot take damage if you, like, fall into a lava pit. We're going to try fall damage here, so I'm going to just, like, get up a little ways on this mountain, try to fall off. But I did confirm earlier off camera when I was testing this game that, yeah, you cannot die from falling into lava. Let's try fall damage out. You cannot take fall damage either. Okay. So, yeah. I don't really know how you would take damage, and maybe you can't. Maybe just the health bar doesn't really mean anything. Because you can't drown either. Like, if I go into the water here, I can just stay under here for as long as I want. In fact, the mining speed is not affected either, so I can just mine under here. I know I'm using a I'm using a pickaxe to mine or to you know, cut down to collect dirt. That's the word I'm looking for. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't, you know, affect the toughness of it at all. So yeah, again, it's in no way a one-to-one recreation of Minecraft Beta 1.7.3, but it is easily the closest that I have seen on the Wii so far. One other thing worth mentioning is the bug that we were experiencing in the last video, where when you try to quit out of the game and go back to the homebrew channel from the world selection screen, it would just hang the Wii and you'd have to physically restart it. That is fixed now, so I can hit the home button here. It will bring me back to the homebrew channel. Though it is worth noting that you don't want to do that really quickly. Like if you quit out of the world and then immediately quit back to the homebrew channel, it could corrupt your save. So you want to stay on that world selection screen for a little bit to let it save everything and then quit back to the homebrew channel. Oh, and one more thing. The developer did mention that when this version was pushed out, that it would probably be the last version for a while, because this project is just something they don't really enjoy working on anymore. So I just want to ask everybody to please don't go bug the developer and say, like, could you add this feature in or that feature in or this feature? Because if it's something they don't want to work on anymore, that's certainly their prerogative. But yeah, I mean, that is pretty much all there is to say about CavEX, at least in its current state. It's a really awesome project. It's free. I mean, it's definitely worth checking out. I would highly recommend exploring this. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and maybe something worth, I don't know, in like a future bonus video or something, trying to see how far I can get playing Minecraft on the Wii here. Before, you know, I get a little bit frustrated with the different controls that I'm not super used to. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up, get subscribed, all that good stuff. And if you really enjoyed this video and want to get early access to my future episodes, I do have a Patreon down below that you could check out, or you could become a channel member by clicking that join button. But either way, I just want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.